So friends, as I said, now we are going to see how a Moodle account is created. This you can use as a virtual classroom. So to start, we will take the Google page. Now I'll search for Moodle. If you know this website address https://moodle.com, moodle.org, then you can directly type that. Otherwise, you can come to the Google, you can click on this website now. So this is the Moodle website. This is one way of reaching the Moodle website. Now what you have to do after coming to this website, you have to click on downloads. Now you can see the latest Moodle version here, Moodle 3.11.4 plus. Now you can click on this and you can download it and install in your computer. But this requires little more kind of effort to install if you go this way. The second way is the Moodle is also having a cloud version, which is the moodlecloud.com. Now we are going to see how you will use moodlecloud.com for creating a virtual classroom. For that, I'll again come to the Google. I'll type for Moodle Cloud. So you can see https://moodlecloud.com. If you know this website address, as I was saying with the case of Moodle, the same way you can also do here. You can type this website address directly and get into that website. Otherwise, you type Moodle Cloud in the Google search engine, then click on this. So I am clicking on that now, Moodle Cloud. So this is how it will look like when you first access the Moodle Cloud website. Now once you are there, now we will see we have to create an account in the Moodle Cloud. If you have created an account in the Moodle Cloud, you can use this message box to log in to that Moodle Cloud account. Otherwise, you can see on the right side, you can create a account which you can use for 45 days. So friends, even though it is a paid software, you have an free version also. So Moodle Cloud is the free version of Moodle. Now we are going to create an account in this website. So what will happen once you create this account, you can use it for only 45 days. If you want to extend that after 45 days, you have to pay for it. So let us now see how this is created. I'll click on try for free. So once you click on try for free, so you will get this message. So I'll click on now create a new account. Now you have to fill all the details. So for the time being, I'm using my details. So you keep on giving your details. Time zone, this is, you can keep it as Asia, Kolkata. You can give so I have taken this, typed this username, site name Ajith. So my site name will be ajith.moodlecloud.com. If it is not available, if this name is not available, it will be shown here. Your site name is not available. Now we have to create an password also. So I have given a password. Now there are 3 regions. You choose the region which is very near to you. So in that case, Australia will be more near to us. So I'll be choosing Australia. This is the place where this Moodle Cloud account is hosted. I'll click on this condition. Then I'll be clicking on start free trial. I'll close this. Now you can see, please sit back and relax. Your site will be ready shortly. Now once the site is ready, they will be showing this kind of a message. Congratulations, your site has been successfully created. Now I'll click on this. This will take me to my new Moodle site. See, once I click on that, it is taking to a new tab. So it is getting loaded now. Now this is my new Moodle website. I'll take you through the home page first. See a couple of options like home, dashboard, then calendar, private files, content bank, my courses, introduction to Moodle, and site administration. Couple of things like they are very important. See, once you create a new account in the new Moodle website, you will get automatically a course like introduction to Moodle. So this is one course which is already available in this. So you have then two options. Either you can work on this course, this you can make your own course. Say for example, if you are teaching Bachelor of Physics students or Bachelor of Arts Economics students, then you can make this course Introduction to Moodle as Bachelor of Physics or Bachelor of Economics. That is one way. Otherwise, you can create a new course also. Now, this is the tab which you will make use many a times, because this will help you to administer the Moodle website or the course that you are creating. On the right side, you can see a bell icon, then the users and storage. Let us click on this and see. See, in the free version, you can have 1000 users and 5120 MB storage space. So that were limited, but of course, this is also a good, number of users, facility, and the storage space. On the right side, top end, you can see your Moodle account. When you click on this small arrow mark, you can see dashboard, profile, grades, messages, preferences, and for logging out. There is something like switch role to. Let us see. I am clicking on switch role to. See, when you create an account, there are many roles you can play if you have a Moodle account. Like you can be a manager, you can be a course creator, a teacher, a student, guest, couple of things, a parent also. So right now we are not going to make any changes in that. This is just to give an awareness that you can have different roles if you have a Moodle account. So friends, I am coming back to the home. If you want to change the language, this is also possible. These are the languages available. So right now we will keep it in English. Now we are going to create a new course. As I said, either you can work on this or you can come to site administration for creating a new course. I'll just show you what will happen when I click on this. This is my course now. I am the teacher. So this is the role right now I am playing. I'll click on Introduction to Moodle. See, they will show you a tour which will help you to understand how you can put materials in this course. For the time being, I'll just close that. So friends, see, whenever you do an online course, the first week, mostly we will find a welcome note. So this is that welcome note. This is for the second week, third week, fourth week, etc. Okay. So if you want to make any changes, that can be done here. How that will be done? You will click on turn editing on. See, this is how you are seeing right now. When I click on turn editing on, let us see the changes. I clicked on turn editing on. See. Now you can see edit. So if you want to make any changes on this title, welcome, you can click on this edit and you can type that. Similarly, this can be done at all the places. See, first week, second week, third week, you can make like a week like format, or if it is like a unit wise format, that can also be done. So friends, right now I am not going to make any changes. I will just click on turn editing off. Now I will come to again home, site administration. I am going to create a new course now. I will click on site administration. Now in site administration, you will get many options. See, site administration, users, courses, grades, plugins, appearance, server, reports, and development. So to create a new course, I'll click on courses. And even in courses also there are many options, many facilities. I am going to click on add a new course because I am going to create a new course. Now the course full name, I'll just take a sample course like Bachelor of Physics because I am going to create a course for my Bachelor of Physics students. A short name BP or BOP. Now course category, you can also categorize your courses. Say for example, if you are teaching first year, second year, third year students, you can have a category of physics. So whatever course you create in that category, that you have to select. For the time being, I am not creating any category. Now visibility, when you want to show this course to your students, if it is from tomorrow or if it is from next week or if it is from the next month, that date you have to select, and when it is going to end, that can also be selected. So I am going to show this from tomorrow onwards. So the date is 2nd December 2021. Now course ID number, we don't have to give anything. Course description, you give a description to this course. This course is for the Bachelor of Physics students. This is a sample kind of a description. So whatever description you want to give regarding this course, that can be typed here. Again friends, you have all the facilities for making changes here. Like if you want to make it bold, select this, make it bold. Italics, that can be done. So all those facilities are there. Bullet, giving bullet, if you want to attach any link, that is also possible. For inserting image, that is also possible. Let us see image. You have to select the image from your system. If you want to make a video, that is also possible. See, all these options are available. I am just minimizing them. So friends, that is done. If you have any images, that is also possible. For course, you can add images. This image is for something which is related to description. If you want to give any images related to the description, that can be done here. For the course image, you have to attach it here. So these are the image formats which are acceptable. Now the course format, as I said, see this course, the selection and integration of technology in educational process, it is running on a weekly format. But you can have topic wise format, any social format, single activity format also. Normally it is done weekly format. So I am keeping it weekly format. And how many weeks you want to have? Say for example, it is a 4-week course. So I'll make it 4. Now you can see all these options, whatever you require, that has to be done here. For the time being, I am not going to make any changes here. I am just saving this, save and display. So friends, we have created a course now, Bachelor of Physics. After creating the courses, now it is our duty to add the students to this course, the participants. For that, there are a couple of options. Let us see. One, see enroll users, you can click here, or here also you can do that. Let us see, clicking here, enroll users. Now we will enroll. Say for example, right now my email ID is only shown here. If you have many email IDs in your Google account, that will be displayed here. So for the time being, I am taking this name only, my name. Now what role will be assigned? Since I am creating this course, I will be the teacher. So I am making my role as teacher. Now I will click on, let us see this also. No suggestions. Now I will click on enroll users. So friends, once you have done that, you can see on the lower side, see my name is added as a participant and my role will be the teacher role. and I am active. This is the status. If you want to delete or make any changes, that can be done here. So this way you have to click on the enroll users and keep on adding your students to this course. So that is done. You can see the available courses now. This is the course that we have created. This is the course which was by default. I'll again click on Bachelor of Physics now. So you can see we have given 4 weeks. It starts from 2nd December to 8th December will be 8th December will be the first week, 2nd week, 3rd week and 4th week. Now we will keep on adding what we say e-content or digital teaching learning resources to this course, because this is how you are also seeing this course. The course selection and integration of technology in educational processes. What all materials are you seeing? You are seeing electronic text, you are seeing video, quizzes, then discussion forum. You have other options also. So let us see how that is done. If this is the first week, let us see how the electronic content or e-content or digital teaching learning resources are added to this first week. For that, as I said in the beginning, we have to click on turn editing on. I'll click on turn editing on. So friends, this is the first week. Now we are going to see how resources or e-content can be added to this first week. For that, you can see on the right side, add an activity or resources. Add an activity or resource. So I'll click on that. See, once you click on that, you can see the activities and resources that can be added. Resources, by that I mean the digital teaching learning resources. So this is all, which includes both activities and resources. If you click on activities, you can see only the activities. If you click on resources, you can see only the resources. See the resources that can be added. You can add a complete book or file. You can make a folder also. IMS content package also is possible. Labeling you can do. You can add page. You can give URL also. So let us see, I am clicking on, say for example, a file. See, once I click on that file, you can see the file name. If it is a reading material, I'll just type like a reading material. You give the description, please read the material. Or if it is an audio program, please listen to the audio program. You have to think of what kind of a material you are adding that, what kind of a file you are adding. Accordingly, you can give the description. So friends, as we did in the previous case, you can see the files here. Now you have to bring in the files here. Either you can drag and drop files to this box, or else you can click on this and fetch the files from your computer system. Choose the file and upload this file. This is how it is done. So once that is done, this will be appearing here. Now again go to appearance and see how it has to be shown to the students. Activity completion, tags, you can see all these options. Now I am not going to show all these options. I'll just save and return to the course. So friends, I'll just click on save and return to the course. Now definitely we have to give one file. So I am just taking a file from my computer system. I'll click on these files, choose a file, maybe something from the desktop. I'll take this PowerPoint presentation, upload this file. You can see it is getting uploaded. So a PowerPoint presentation is here right now. Now I'll click on save and return to course. So friends, you can see reading material. This is the file. If you want to make any changes, again that can be done. So now we have added one reading material in the form of PowerPoint to this first week. Now you keep on adding the digital teaching learning resources. It can be of any type like e-text or PowerPoint presentation or a video material or audio material. It can be of any digital teaching learning resource. Now the second is adding an activity. So we will do that also. For that I will click on add an activity or resource. I will click on activities. See the assignment, attendance you can take. You can do live sessions. For conducting live sessions, you have to make use of this software, the big blue button. You can have chatting, checklist, then couple of things like a discussion forum question, H5P videos, quizzes you can do surveys, you can have wikis, workshop. So all these activities are possible. I'll click on assignment and let us see how it is done. Assignment. So this is the first week assignment. I'll click on assignment and type like assignment 1 since it is for the first week. Now description, if you want to have any files, that has to be filled. I'll just give something like please complete the assignment. So friends, assignment questions you can give or can bring to your file folder also. Now availability, when this has to be available for the students, the due date, the cutoff date, all those can be filled. If you want a cutoff date, that has to be enabled. So this is available maybe from 2nd December because this course is starting from the 2nd December. So I'll just make it 3rd and up to 8 they are allowed to submit the assignment. Submission type, a file, maximum number of uploaded files, all those can be selected. The maximum size, accepted file size, files types, accepted file types, that can also be chosen. Now you can just keep on exploring all these tabs, which is not that way very mandatory, but you can of course do that. I am just clicking on save and return to course. So friends, now we have added another assignment. So this is our first week. We have one reading material, then one assignment. Now we will again click on add an activity or resource. We will see attendance, big blue button, book, activities. I'll click on activities, chat, a discussion forum question. If you want to have a discussion among your students, a discussion forum question can be given. I'll just put discussion forum 1. Discussion forum 1. Description again, forum type. See how it has to be done, whether it has to be a question and answer forum. Each person posts one discussion, a single discussion. You think of what kind of a discussion you want. Availability again, attachment and word count. I am just skipping all these and I am coming to save and return to course. So friends, that is also done, discussion forum. Now I am going to add an test. So for that again I will come to activities. I will click on quiz. This is quiz 1. Timing, you can just see when this has to be enabled, when it has to be closed, the grade, mark that you are going to give, grade to pass, all those has to be filled. You have many number of options like you can see here. Now I am not going to touch all this, just save and return to course. So friends, I have added a quiz, but I have not added the quiz questions. For that again I will come to quiz. I will click on quiz 1. See, when I click on quiz 1 again they are showing you the tour. I will just click on end tour. Now I will edit the quiz. So once you click on edit quiz, this is the place where you will keep adding questions. Now let us see the type of questions that can be added. I will click on add a new question. See the type of questions which you can add. I will just take a short answer. So for example, add. Now the question name, this is short answer essay 1. Question text, what is technology integration? Explain with examples. So sample question. Okay, this is the question text. Again, default mark you can give. If you have any answers, that can also be given. If you don't want, that can be deleted also. I am not going to make any changes there. I'll just save changes. Default mark, say for example 100, I'll fill. Default mark 10. One of the answers should be have a score of 100%. So it is possible to get full mark. So friends, there is an error message. We will give an answer. This is the correct answer. We will put it as 100%. What was the question was what is technology integration? Answer 1 is technology use in education. I had given a sample answer only. Okay. Now I'll just save and come back. Again, there is some error message. We'll see what it is. Default mark, let us make it 100. Again, there is some error message. We will see what it is. So friends, as I said, we are just looking for any mistake that we have done. I think everything is perfect now. If you want to preview, you can do that. I'll just click on preview. See, this is how the question will be looking. I'll just close that. I think we have clicked before this save changes and continue editing. This is not the place. We have to click on save changes. I am clicking on save changes. Yeah, once I click on save changes, now it is saved. So this is the question, what is technology integration? Explain with examples. The mark is 100. So friends, this is how the test questions are added to your course. Now I'll again come back to home. I'll click on Bachelor of Physics. Yeah, we were in the first week. We have now added one reading material, then assignment, a discussion forum question, then a quiz. So friends, now the teaching learning resources are now in our first week. The same has to be repeated for all the what we say weeks. Once that is done, now this can be given to your students. So they will also access the Moodle account, their Moodle account, because we have added them as the students. So friends, we have now seen how the teaching learning resources, digital resources are added to our Moodle account. Now let us see how this will look like for your students. For that, I'll just click on switch role. I'll click on now the student. So friends, this is how the Moodle course will be looking like for the students. See, December, 2nd December to 8th December, reading material, assignment, opens, due date. If they have completed this activity, they can mark it as done. Discussion forum, again mark it as done. Quiz, mark it as done. So once they do that, only they can do that. If you have given the time remainder, that can be seen with all these like discussion forum and quiz. Again, I'll come to the teacher role. For that, I'll click on this small triangle, return to my normal role. So friends, now again we are in the course page. If you want to make changes, as I said, you have to click on turn editing on. So friends, this is how the Moodle account is created. New course is created in the Moodle platform, and this is how the teaching learning resources and activities are added to the Moodle course. Now I'll just come to the home page. You can see the available courses, Bachelor of Physics and Introduction to Moodle. So friends, let me again remind you, site administration is the place where you can do all the the different kinds of editing, the addition of new courses, addition of new users, and couple of other options like changing the appearance and adding plugins also. So I'll just again come back to home. As I said, again, these are the courses. Now this is the place where you will keep adding questions. Now what all type of questions can be added, that we will see. So to add a new question, what you will do, you'll click on this add button. So you can see a new question. I'll click on a new question. Now these are the types of questions which you can add in the virtual classroom or Moodle classroom. So for the time being, I'll take any one of these, like say for example, if it is a multiple choice question, I'll click on multiple choice. I'll click on add. Now you can keep adding the questions. So this is multiple choice question 1. So I'll give a question name like Q1, then question text. I'll give a question like NROER is the digital OER repository of dash. Now default mark, we will keep it 1. If you want to give any feedback, that can be done. Just we can keep on moving down. The first choice we will do, this is IGNOU. NROER repository is the OER repository of IGNOU. This is not the correct answer, so we'll not give any grade. We'll keep it like none. No mark will be awarded. If it is NEP NEPA, this is also incorrect answer. Choice 3 is NCERT. Yes, that is the correct answer, so we will give 100 mark for that. So friends, you can keep on adding the choices. After doing all those, you can just click on save changes. So now you can see the question here, question 1, NROER is the digital repository of that. Now we will come back to BOP, Bachelor of Physics. On the home page you can see quiz 1. Here you will see the question. So this is how the different test items are added to the Moodle classroom.